Hey there, Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising. My name is Maggie. This is Moon Directed. Welcome to the channel where we work with the energies of the moon to see how we can best utilize them to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. I want to wish you all a happy new year. This week we're going to be covering December 28th through January 3rd. But before I begin, I have a channeled message I have coming in for you. It's coming from the dragons. They really wanted to channel messages live. It's a lot of energy. I generally do this not live, but they wanted to bring you messages for the new year of guidance. So we're going to, wow, that was quick. We're going to do that. I am going to use some cards to help me pick up the messages without having to, we'll see what happens. Sometimes the energy is really big and it gets kind of intense. So messages do you have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising for this year ahead, this year of change, 2021. It's the year of reconstruction, I heard. Okay. You actually have some beautiful energy here. Okay. Wow. All right. So I'll show you the cards and then bring you the messages. We have the lunar card or the moon card. It's number 18. This is really about tapping your intuition this year going forward, because we also have let spirit guide you. You have creative expression. Can you see this dragon like growing out of the side of the mountain, basically? And unlikely allies. Here we have a unicorn with a dragon. So what I'm getting from this, besides definitely using your intuition, Virgo, this right here, this is you. This is that grounded energy, because we have this dragon, but he's also like, I don't know, it's like a pan-like character there. See the person, but he's got antlers. And so part of the antlers is when you go out in nature, when you spend time in nature, you will receive a lot of messages through your intuition. So the antlers will be like your antennas into the energy, pointed skyward as the waves from this energy from the Aquarian age. So the energy from the Aquarian age, Molly McCord did a channeling, and she, the entity that she was channeling sounded an awful lot to me like Commander Ashtar, and he said that yes, we're in the Aquarian age, but the energy is going to come in waves. We're also still in the Pisces age. So I guess you could kind of look at it as sort of like the waves crashing onto the shore. So like the Aquarian age coming in, crashing onto the shore, the Piscean age, before you know it, it erodes it and takes it over, and it becomes a much bigger area. Is kind of what I saw when she was describing it. So you got to get outside. Get your hands in the dirt, whether it is in gardening on a regular basis this year. Planting a garden would be so amazing for you, because it requires the tending, the pulling of the weeds. The pulling of the weeds is very much like in your life, pulling the weeds out of things and projects that you're trying to create. It's necessary on a regular basis to go in and cull them out, to pull them out, to release them and remove them from your area, so that you have this nice nutrient dense area in which to be creative, to express, so that would be the plants that would be growing in the soil. But whatever this is that you're trying to create, it's going to require a lot of maintenance this year, a lot of going back in and pulling up the weeds and reorganizing. I actually see you shifting around, saying, oh, I thought I was going to plant this here, but it's too much sun. Oh, it's too shady over here. So there's going to be a need to move pieces and parts around in order to get what it is that you're trying to go for, as you're trying to build things through here. Spirit is here to guide you. There is so much between the lunar dragon and the Spirit will guide you cards being tapped in, but it's this antenna that you get by being out in nature. And so So planting a garden or going for a walk or doing something like that, regular contact with spirit through nature is going to allow you to get the downloads and the information and the guidance that you need. Those sudden aha moments, especially because we have Uranus in an earth sign. Uranus in an earth sign is trining you in your ninth house being that of your communication with spirit. And so it'll be sudden downloads, sudden insights that you have to have your antennas pointed. You have to provide the opportunity to receive, to tune in, to get this information, because it's going to be coming in waves, and it comes through the cycles. And so to always be ready for when the information, the guidance comes, a regular contact outside will allow you to do this unlikely allies. Okay, so yes, spirit is an ally, but this feels like in the world, 3D, spirit sending to you help and guidance and from corners that you weren't expecting. And so being open to receiving the messages and the guidance, being open to allowing this energy to connect with yours, to bring you inspiration, because the unicorn always is like this divine inspiration. And so where you get your inspiration from might be a really unlikely source. You might get it out of a song or a book or something you were reading that was totally unrelated, and you'll be like, or something you've overheard. Or so be open to receiving messages and guidance from really what would seem like out of the box random places. Okay, hold on. That is so dizzying to do. That's why I don't like to do it on camera. Not all the signs were that intense. Okay. Leo's was super intense too. The dragons are of the earth, and they want you to know that they are here to nurture you and protect you the way you nurture and protect your loved ones, the way you nurture and protect the land. Your connection to Gaia, that natural connection that you feel being an earth sign, choosing to come in and incarnate as an earth sign, that allows you this ability to connect and get the information through Gaia. And the dragons, it's easier in lots of ways for them to transmute, transmit, thank you, the energy. Because if you can see, this dragon is part of the land, and he also has an antenna, so he's pulling in the information, and the signals will be sent through the earth. And so, that's beautiful. Really lovely. Okay. Whew. All right, let's get into this. I'm going to deal up the cards and let my energy settle down. I'm going to do a little housekeeping to kind of bring myself back into my body a little bit. So thank you. Thank you for checking out my channel. I appreciate it when you hit the like, the share, the subscribe. The notification bell is supposed to notify you when I go live, but I understand that it is not. So I'm going to let you know right now, I go live on Monday nights, Eastern Standard Time at 7:30 p.m. That'd be 4:30 Pacific. That is 11:30 a.m. Tuesday morning in Sydney, Australia. So for those of you that are trying to catch me live, it might be easier to set the reminder on your phone. I go through and I need to close this notification. It's jacking everything up. I'm going to go through for the 28th or the 29th, depending where you are, and I'm going to pull cards for health, wealth, love, and destiny for each sign of the zodiac. And then I'm going to go through, and whoever's still in the channel, whoever's still with me while I'm there, I will pull cards for you personally. So it's like a personal 2020 reading, health, wealth, love, and destiny. So if you'd like an opportunity to get some cards pulled just for you and some insight, and go ahead and show up. I would love to have a big, huge party. Is what it's going to feel like, I think. So come and join for that. So I noticed that the dragons were talking about your chart, and you chose to incarnate, and that's pretty cool, because that leads me right into, I am starting a class on January 9th that I'm offering. We will meet once a week for 6 months, and we will discuss your charts, your personal charts. We are going to go through and discover your destinies. Discovering Your Destiny is the name of the course. There's a video on my channel page about that. We are going to look at your planetary placements. We'll get into some of the asteroids and the fixed stars, and what does this mean, and where are your superpowers, and what karma did you come here to release, and what lessons did you come here to learn, and more importantly, where are you going with this Aquarian age energy, because we incarnated at this time for a reason, and there are many souls that wanted to be here, and so we came in with a plan, and we are now's the time. Now's the time that we're being activated. So come and find out what's going on with you. Okay, so all right, so Monday the 28th, the moon is in Gemini. Gemini is also ruled by Mercury, so it's kind of like a sister sign for you, right? So the moon in Gemini for Virgo is in your 10th house of career. So you have some kind of a partnership thing that's going on. So that's the day right before the eclipse, the full moon. And the full moon is in Cancer, which would be in your 11th house of groups and groups activities. So something that started back in July of 2019 into June, some kind of thing might be wrapping up, but also because of this energy of this new energy coming in, it's hard to say if we're just wrapping things up and moving to a whole new phase. And so you have some kind of a partnership that is coming for you. It says crane. This is not the first time I've seen the crane today. I saw the crane for maybe Leo. It says you will soon enter into a beneficial partnership. Luck and longevity bless this union. And so wrapping up of a cycle, but taking an action step toward it and paying attention to your dreams is going to be really important this week. The dreams that you have while you're awake, the dreams and the goals that you have, right? And then also your dream time messages that are coming in are going to be very potent. And so paying attention to that and allowing yourself to take some steps towards your, even one little baby step, whether it's making a phone call or writing things down or some kind of a game plan, so that once you start taking action, the spirit picks up and starts moving things forward. The moon is going to move into Cancer at 5:28 a.m. on Tuesday, Eastern Standard Time, U.S., and then the full moon happens at 8 degrees and 53 minutes of Cancer at 10:28 p.m. on that same day. Okay, so for some of you Virgos, we got love coming in. Just so you know, because you have a new romantic cycle is about to begin with this full moon in Cancer. And Cancer is a very nurturing energy. And water sign is really good for an earth sign, right? Earth creates that container for the water to be in, but water softens the earth. And so together, it's very nurturing energy. And this is very nurturing energy. So, and I got the most out of that card. So a very synergetic energy. Wow. Synergy. Oh my gosh. So what is that step you're supposed to take? I don't know, but it says be bold and make the first move. So Virgo, hey, if there's somebody that you're a little curious about, maybe just sending them a quick text, little email, quick phone call. Hey there, Happy New Year to you. I hope that there will be many blessings coming in 21. And then you can hang up the phone and say to yourself, and I hope I'm one of them. Right? So, but anyway, so allow yourself to take that step. Just reach out a little. And then you have hold your vision. And hold your vision to me means sealing the emotional energy in your heart space of what it is that when you accomplish whatever this goal, this dream, this next plan, this next step is, how is it going to make you feel? So whether it's a business partnership or a romantic partnership that is on the horizon, how will it make you feel to have someone to collaborate with, someone to grow with, how will it be to share the burden and to share the joy to share the workload and the mastery and the knowledge and the information. And just how is it when you walk through life with someone who is equally yoked and is willing to pull their weight, and many hands like make light work, right? So there's that. And you have trust. I know that God in his infinite wisdom and love is answering my prayers right now. Somebody else got that. I don't remember who. Maybe Scorpio. Oh, you have 2 cards? Some of you are definitely romantic. We have marriage. I make a commitment to a healthy relationship with God, myself, and my partner. So whether you are currently in a relationship and you have a new cycle, a new romantic cycle, hey, honey, gosh, it's like I'm seeing you for the first time again. And, I really value our relationship. So for an existing relationship, stepping it up a little. Maybe you've been very distracted and worried about a lot of things. Virgo's had a tough cycle. And so maybe it's like spending a little time, marriage and commitment could be any long-term relationship where you are monogamous. I kind of feel this energy. So it could be an existing one, or it could be one that is coming in. And trusting in the process that your prayers are being answered. So whatever this romantic relationship in your life is that you're looking to work on, it starts within your heart space, sealing in that feeling. So, hey, if you're in a relationship and you've been married for 57 years and, all you ever think about is how they leave the toilet seat up or whatever, in your head, go back and remember when they made your heart sing. How did that feel? Seal that energy in. And when you look at them through the eyes of that 15-year-old seeing somebody for the first time. Oh my God, he's gorgeous, or she's gorgeous, or whatever energy. And choose to live in that energy. It is a choice. It is a choice to always view through the eyes of love. And that could totally transform your day-to-day joy level, right? Oh, you guys are getting such a love reading. It is crazy. I can't believe it, Virgo. Good for you. So you have Radha, Soul Flame. Rediscover a lost part of yourself, experience relationship harmony and healing. And I also feel like that lost part of you is the part that finds the joy and the happiness in the romantic relationship. That is when that moon moves into Leo. And that moon moves into Leo on New Year's Eve at 1:58 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's Thursday. This is an energy that's comes with a lot of opportunities for self-motivation, to get some stuff done, to be creative. It also, on Saturday morning, comes with a nice lunar fire trine. It's that divine masculine energy of Mars and Aries trining with Venus, the divine feminine, in Sagittarius, and then the moon, your emotional sense of well-being and intuition, in Leo. And so with the soul flame here, this is a really great energy to really focus in on and connect with and communicate those romantic feelings that you have for your partner. And if you're like, well, I don't have romantic feelings for my partner, get some. It's just thinking about it. It's literally focusing on it. What you think about, you create, you manifest. So if you want to manifest the fun and the flirty and the romance into your relationship, then just do it. Like you don't have to wait for the feeling to hit you. You can look around and go, I want that feeling. I'm going to feel that. And even if you have to reach back in your memories to get to where it originated from, and then it becomes a little flame that you keep fanned up because every day you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so in love with this person. And that's all you have to say to yourself to feel it, to create that, to recreate that, to find that lost piece of you. So for those of you that are in long-term relationships, spark it up. For those of you who are like, I'm just wondering if I'm ever going to have that again, I'm going to say 2021 could be really interesting in the romance department for you. So keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. Remember to let spirit guide you. Unlikely allies. Maybe you think you want a certain person, a certain kind of person, but hey, guess what? Keep your eyes open, because it might not be what you think, but it might be exactly what you need, that just lights up your soul from the inside out and makes you just shine, right? So be open, be open. So the moon moves into your house, Virgo, at 8:13 p.m. on Saturday, and it's an interesting trine energy. It's a little looser. It's not quite as tight of a trine, but it's still pretty supportive, with the Sun in Capricorn and Uranus in Taurus, for out-of-the-box thinking, creative problem solving. Maybe this is when, if you're looking for that partner, you're like, well, maybe I will try one of those dating websites. I mean, it could happen. And I'll tell you what, it can happen. I met a very important relationship using a dating site, and there was a lot of really, powerful things that came out of that. Okay, so he's a Virgo, and he has passed, and he is laughing at me right now, so he's pretty funny. But anyway, it was the ride was worth the pain, he says. Okay, all right, not that he's a little full of himself, just saying. Okay, so we have here, for when that moon is in Virgo, you have Swan and you have Grace, which says Grace. And there are lots of things we know about swans, right? It's a situation where you thought it was an ugly duckling, remember, unlikely allies, or a situation that seems like it's not that great, that can transform through grace. Grace is spiritual blessings and guidance. It's love. It's love for self, and it's willing to share the love out to others. And the other thing about grace is grace under pressure, right? When everything around you feels really crazy, when you can stay in your center and you can stay calm and you can let all the craziness go around you, like you can see it maybe, but you're not engaging in it. It is kind of like the swan that appears to be gliding across the water while underneath his feet are just really paddling away, right? So, Grace. You who glide across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. Wow, when I read that, I got two different images, and one of them was this: let spirit be your guide, right? Who glides across the water of your soul with wisdom and light. But also a romantic partner that glides across your soul with wisdom and light. Help me to transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. This is opening up and allowing yourself to bathe in the light of your partner, because we all have it. And so, shining out, being, when you're a little vulnerable, you allow other people to feel like it's okay to be a little vulnerable around you. So, I don't know, but I know this is the New Year's Eve week reading, but this was for the year ahead. And I specifically chose the Light Keepers Oracle for the New Year's Day because I was looking to get you a guide that you could tap throughout the year when you needed extra help or guidance. And so you have Radha, Radha. She is Hindu, soul flame. So it may not happen overnight. It may take much of the year, but you set your intentions. It says a new romantic cycle is beginning. And, it's about the journey, right? Okay, so wow, this looks really good. I hope I see you guys for Moon Day Night Live. I would love that. If you're interested in the course, Discovering Your Destiny, check it out. Did I even mention that? I can't even recall. Check it out. There's a video on it if I didn't say anything about it. And hit me up at moondirected@gmail.com for more information. You guys take good care. Happy New Year to you.